You haven't really experienced the Pokemon trading card game until you've got Pokemon 6. Why 6? I honestly have no clue. One of my best guesses for why they would have done the Pokemon 6 thing is that was the newest movie that had been released at the time. But you see that Cull Legends thing right there? Well, that set wasn't released until 2011, and they were already up to Pokemon movie number 13 by then. So this bootleg Pokemon card set is pretty impressive in some ways and just confusing in others. One of the things that impressed me quite a bit with this was they even replicated the plastic wrapping with the Pokemon logo on it that's used by some official things. One of the odd things that jumps at you immediately is just the cover of this thing showing Ash with a rufflet. To date, Ash has never had a rufflet, and also that's a pretty freaking huge baby Pokemon. Also, the trading card game usually sticks to the games universe, not the animes, so Ash would pretty much never appear like this. From what I can tell, the only time the trading card game did depict Ash was for a special Japanese-only set promoting movie 12. It's pretty sweet though that the set was made to celebrate the 10th anniversary of bootlegging Pokemon. Also got that damn bastard surfing Pikachu on the other side. But of course, one of the most amazing things about this bootleg set is the fact that the cards come in a little tin lunchbox. The official card game has done some tin packaging, but none really in this lunchbox style, and if you're really unsure, well, most of the time the bootlegs say Pokemon 6 on them. Their little Call of Legends story doesn't seem to be particularly off, though every single legendary Pokemon seems to be its own sentence. And down here it seems they got a little confused whether they're doing an English or Japanese bootleg. And you can go to Pokemon 6's official website, www.pokemon.com. They might have meant go-pokemon.com, but Pokemon.com is a pretty neat site, too. They at least just left this at Pokemon.com on the front. And this is totally by Pokemon USA Inc., not Chinese bootleggers at all. Another thing I was sort of impressed with them bothering with on this tin was this hollow Pokemon sticker in the corner. There are a lot of different versions of these Pokemon 6 tins, and they were all over the Chinatown in Toronto I recently visited, but I had this one shipped to me over from China before I went there. So here's the goodies you get inside a Pokemon 6 tin, at least one this size anyway. First, you get a bootleg Call of Legends playmat. Now, to the best of my knowledge, they never made a Call of Legends mat like this, so they did a pretty decent job with it. I mean, one of the main things that is off about it is font inconsistency. Also, them putting text over text. I don't think they would ever actually do that. But this mat does feature my favorite Pokemon card ever. I find this little bit here kind of amusing too, that they've got the copyright going to 2010, yet they also included this logo with 2012 on it. Check W-eakness, well, that's new. But again, this is a pretty decent card mat if these are the little nitpicks you have to go by to tell it's less than legit. Ooh, would you look at that? I'm a winner! For the first time in my life, I'm a winner! From what I can tell, there was never a Pokemon Center Tokyo coin quite like this. There was a similar looking coin for the card game that sorta looked like this. But some of the Pokemon's designs have gotten a little less detailed on this bootleg. I don't really know why they added the Tokyo thing though. Maybe it's just because of the coin pressing machines they had in there, though I don't think this quite looks the same. But at least with this coin, even the biggest failures like me can pretend they're a winner. And I suppose you also get some cards in this pack for the cards. So you get 6 bootleg Call of Legends booster packs, and then 3 sets of cards just in clear wrapping. Of the booster packs, they give you 2 Lugia ones, 2 Groudon ones, and 2 Kyogre ones. I guess they didn't like Deoxys. These booster packs for the most part look pretty legit, but they do have their tells. One of them being the 10 additional game cards font not quite matching how the real one looks. Also, the blue around the Pokemon logo is a bit different, has less of a purple to it. And like always, text clarity issues. And never forget, guys, retain these address for your records. Now watch me attempt to carefully open my stupid bootleg packs, cause, oh no, I guess I always have to try and open card packs like this. Oh yeah! Amazing. A reverse holo Clefairy. I'm excited. The Lost World. That's not in canon anymore. Volchi. Volchi? Is that its name? Volchi? I don't think so. Sweet, looks like we got some we didn't know the proper English names going on here, as Volibee is Volchi. So we started off this Call of Legends pack with actual Call of Legends cards, but it switched midway through to black and white. If you look very carefully at these cards, you'll notice that the font isn't exactly the same as a real one, which also causes line breaks to be in different spots. And holy fuck, look at that. I trust you see the difference there. So one of the interesting things about these bootlegs is these cards came out before their English counterparts, it seems. Or at least the bootleggers only had the Japanese ones to work off of. So you see some differences in translations, like Lightning Strike on the bootleg card was actually called Bolt Strike on the real one. Also, I absolutely love that Pokedex entry. Also, I've never seen illustration abbreviated ill.us. The black and white sets in Japan also had a different logo than the English Purina looking one. This is also when Japan decided to change their rarity symbols to just being letters rather than the shapes. Also, kinda interestingly, while the Pokemon cards did away with first edition once they started being done by the Pokemon Company, around the same time in Japan is when they started first doing first edition. So with them putting that logo on some of these, it gives you Japanese-style English first editions. Oh, come on, they're not even being consistent with the font size for the Pokemon's names within the same pack. I love that these cards don't even have exactly the same layout since they included cards from different sets within the same pack. Also, Dordia? No. Once again, these are attempted romanizations of their Japanese names rather than their official English ones. Wow, Jirachi's not even a holo in this set? No love for the third string Mew. Paganite is Cheobu. I love that they spelled it with the 2 U's as well. Makes me think of Majin Buu. Wow, more like Fade Ganium, am I right? By the way, this is a holo. Not a very good one, though. Every time we have a black and white Pokemon, it looks like it's going to be wrong, as Pharaoh Seed is Test Seed. Interviewers' questions. I got a question for you. Who gives a shit? Duobron. I guess it's like the bran flake version of Duosion. It's going to get kind of old if I compare all of them, so I'm just going to show you some of the more interesting ones. Like Volgina and Sungbear. Your soul is mine. Pokemon. Oh, energy! A dark energy! Thank fuck I finally got a bootleg dark energy! So from the rest of the packs, here's the other black and white naming fun with Swana, Dokitetsu, or something like that, Joroda, and Grantle. I don't have as many different ones to show you from these because, well, some of these packs started hitting me with the exact same cards except for the reverse holo they'd have in them. And look at how lucky I am to have pulled 3 of these ultra rare shiny Kyogres. They're even that super extra rare variant that aren't holo foil. Sweet! And it doesn't stop with Kyogre. I also got 3 ultra rare shiny holo foil Entei, not holo foil. Yay, so rare. Now let's see what we got in our 3 random clear packs. I hope I got a Torterra, Lucario, and Machamp. Whoa, are you guys seeing this? I got a holo foil Machamp, and it's first edition! I haven't been this excited since that last time I got a holo foil Machamp that was first edition. This seems to be a bit of a thing though with these bootlegs. Their holo foils are particularly bland. The cards from this pack are bootlegs of the Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Undaunted set. And there's a lot of this should be holo foil but isn't going on with these cards as well. This is especially apparent with these legend cards as they're so different and obviously only came in holo foil versions. Here's an odd move switch on this Honchkrow. I don't know if they just didn't feel like translating what the move was, but instead they called it Hyper Beam, which kinda stands out since that's a normal move and not a dark move.
Dance till dawn! Dance till dawn!
Well, the bootleg Sneasel certainly knows the superior move in this case. You better watch out, you don't want to get beat up. Apparently the way these clear packs go is the top card's from a different set, in this case this Lucario's from Unleashed, and then the rest of the cards are all from Undaunted. This was unfortunately one of the most boring packs I've gone through. They all look pretty normal for the most part, except for more always holo foil cards not being holo foil. Okay, but the Torterra pack takes the prize for the most disappointing, as it was mostly a copy of the Machamp pack. Sorry, I didn't realize those strange clear packs would be so boring. The Call of Legends booster packs definitely had the more interesting stuff. These cards are noticeably flimsier than the real ones, or even the earlier bootlegs for that matter, but they aren't paper thin or anything, just you can notice there's been a slight quality drop. A lot of the copy jobs aren't too bad, and there were surprisingly few mistakes on these considering they're going off the Japanese ones. But the non-holo cards that should be so, and the lazy plain reflective holo types really left something to be desired. 6. The romanizing the Pokemon's names for the Gen 5 Pokemon, I guess, is about as creative as adding a random 6 to Pokemon. The earlier Gen 2 bootlegs were so much better considering they had to mock the entire card up and use that doofy as all hell source for the artwork. But here, they were just the Japanese cards translated a bit differently. 1. That stupid 6 is weird. I still don't get it. Other than that included coin is a bit odd, but it makes me feel good. 3. The package really is one of the best parts of this bootleg set. I love this tin lunchbox style thing, and old Ash is finally given a shot to promote the card game. Well, the bootleg card game anyway. 7. Well, these would work for the most part in a card game, I suppose, since there's little to nothing changed besides maybe moves being translated slightly differently, or you might get beat up. Of course, from a collector's standpoint, these are complete trash, and its higher end cards don't look correct at all. 4. And the bootleg zones overall is 4. These are pretty decent bootleg cards, but a lot of them aren't too interesting. Really, it's the stupid tin box that I like the most. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to scam someone on eBay.